What's up everybody, it's Man of Low Moral Fiber here, my name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my overpowered level 8 Sniper Zer0 playthrough. We've made it here to the Washburn Refinery within the Pirate Campaign DLC, and we're here trying to collect some Poly-Kryton so that we can repair the compass piece that we got from this guy, Herbert, in the last episode. Now this particular map is very easy for Sniper Zer0 because it's all loaders, which Sniper Zer0 obviously makes quick work of, but also these loaders in particular are very quickly paced, and that may sound like it would be difficult, but with Sniper Zer0 it actually allows you to acquire critical ascension very easily and maintain it very easily as well, which is, something that actually makes the map a little bit easier than if it was, wide and spread out and it had big gaps between the enemies, I'd say. So we'll go ahead and kill this guy here. It looks like there is a hot loader back there that we'll need to deal with, so at the point in time where we can see him again, we'll definitely make sure and kill him. Knock off his most dangerous arm first. Excellent. So unfortunately, all of the critical ascension that I have acquired thus far is going to go away when I talk to SensorBot, because I am going to pick up the Pervy quest from SensorBot, because it will allow us to pick up the Pimpernel quest on the way out of here, and I don't want to do 2 circles just to save my 20 stacks of critical ascension. So we'll go ahead and talk to this guy real quick. He gives us the Pervy quest. So there's going to be a badass down here, and we'll just get ready to kill him, and then at that point we can progress forward. It's unfortunate that our critical ascension had to go away, but it was necessary. We can obviously get some more, so it's not a huge deal. Excellent. We won't be able to get much, though, until we get to the staged spawns, and once we're there, we'll just try to get a few stacks. Maybe by purposely not slagging some of the enemies so that we can get a few stacks off of them. I'll try to rush to these power loaders real quick. One should be jumping out of this side right now, and we'll try to get a critical hit on him just to preserve what little critical ascension we have. Excellent. So now these exploders will give us a chance to get some critical ascension as well. Obviously they're pretty much made of critical hits, but we have to kill them quickly so that they don't blow up on us and we don't get a chance to collect critical hits from them, because that would obviously be bad news. Now we're all the way back up to 24 stacks though, and so we'll be killing these enemies pretty damn quickly. We're getting to some gun enemies now. We have to be a little bit careful. Some hot loaders will spawn. As I say that, a hot loader spawns. So it's necessary to watch out for hot loaders. 2 hot loaders spawn. That's not a good spawn at all. We're avoiding the damage over time, though, pretty well, so that's good. Obviously, once we have this much critical ascension, the enemies become kind of like butter, and we'll just be able to blow through them pretty quickly. That one was being a chump and standing up in that little area. Go ahead and get this guy slagged, I guess. Don't want to run him out of critical hit spots before we can progress through. There's a Poly-Kryton piece right here. Definitely don't want to miss it, since that's why we're here. We're not here just to gain critical ascension stacks. Now, this map, it has some unique things to it. One thing that I think is really weird is that they have this little thing, which seems like it should stay open if you come back here at a later time, but it does not. And that's kind of weird because I guess it wouldn't be a big as deal if they don't have you have a raid boss fight in this room, but anytime you want to come fight Hyperius, you actually have to fight through that staged room, which is a little bit weird. It seems like that little thing I pulled makes the noise to where it doesn't actually go up, but then it still raises the little garage door thing there. And that's a little bit weird. It almost seems like that is a glitch of some kind to where it was actually supposed to stay open and it just never got corrected for whatever reason. I think that is a little bit strange. So as you can see, this is what I was talking about. The Washburn Refinery becomes absolute cake for Sniper Zer0, especially if you're using the Lyuda. You're not going to have any trouble with these enemies at all. Because we have not yet completed the pirate campaign and we do not have Hyperius spawned in, I don't think that we're going to enter 4-player mode within this little waiting room, and so that's kind of cool, but it's kind of a shame at the same time because it would have been nice to have Pervy take more than 1 hit there, but whatever. So we do need to pick up the nudie mags before we leave this room, otherwise you know, we won't complete the Pervy quest or the Sensor Bot quest. So we'll just grab all 5 of these real quick, trying to move rather quickly. Looks like we got a head to drop from Pervy. That's kind of rare, I guess. I don't know if he often drops heads. But we'll try to get a critical hit here off of this hot loader so that we can carry critical ascension into the badass room. At least that's my plan. We're going to try it. We have a little bit of critical ascension, so we should at least get to the first badass loader with a little bit of extra damage. And then we're kind of low on ammo, but it should be more than enough to kill Hurley, who is going to be another mini-boss for us to kill. Get this guy nice and slagged up, death marked, and we'll kill him. Now we need to find the other one. He's way back here. I guess probably I should have slagged him. Oh well. So now Hurley's going to spawn in here. Unfortunately, his entrance animation does take away some of our critical ascension stacks. And that's kind of a shame, but whatever. We're going to kill him nonetheless. Now, I did not think to attach a shock Lyuda, which definitely would have helped, or a shock Pimpernel. But he's still going to be pretty easy for us to kill either way. So there's 2 more enemies for us to kill in this map, and we'll go ahead and kill them. We'll see what gets spawned in here in this chest. Plasma caster, it looks like that's kind of neat, but not something that we want at this particular point in time, obviously. And there'll be 1 more enemy up here. Go ahead and get slag out on him. Don't want to forget this last piece of Poly-Kryton, I guess. Excellent. So one of the interesting things about this map is that there's a hidden little chest right here. Some people don't know about that, but it's pretty cool. And now this map kind of loops back on itself, which is good because we need to stop by Sensor Bot on our way anyways. Since we aren't going to be fighting any more loaders, I'll go ahead and move this back to the top slot and put on the Fire Lyuda because we are going to be doing the Don't Copy That Floppy quest, which is a nice quest name allusion to a very funny anti-piracy video that came out a long time ago. It came back out in the 90s, and looking back on a lot of stuff in the 90s, a lot of it's very comical. And that particular video, Don't Copy That Floppy, especially. So we'll go ahead and get this quest. This is actually the quest for which you acquire the Pimpernel, which I have made liberal use of in this particular series. So we're on our way there now. I think I'm actually carrying 3 Pimpernels right now, yeah. 3 Pimpernels, 1 Lyuda. Luckily, there is an ammo machine on our way back. We could fast travel right now to the Rust Yards, but like I said, I'm going to be doing that Don't Copy That Floppy quest, which is in Wurmwater, and we could probably fast travel there, but at the same time, if we just leave through this gate here, we will get to the part of Wurmwater that we need to be a lot quicker. Did I attach the Fire Bone of the Ancients? No, I did not. So I'll put that on real quick, and then we'll head into Wurmwater. Now, I don't think that super badass loader is going to spawn up here. If he did, we'd kill him, obviously. Get a little Leviathan noise here as we exit this, letting us know that we're getting closer to finding the treasure. This looks really cool. I like how high we are up on the Z-axis right now. We're going to have to kill some of these pirates down here on our way back through this area in order to... I wonder if we could grenade jump to there. Interesting. I've never tried that. I assume you could. It seems like you'd be able to. That's obviously where we're going to jump off and start, or that's where we'll jump off of after we complete the Don't Copy That Floppy quest. I'm going to try to grenade jump up there. Unfortunately, in order to grenade jump, I'm going to need to drop a lot of crap. So we'll just look through here. Captain Blade's Rapier, really cool item, but we don't need it right now. We don't need that. We also don't need his really cool Orphan Maker, especially since it's a bad prefix. We'll also drop that and these green weapons that we have received from Quest as well. Still need to drop 3 more items. Definitely get rid of that auto idol. Couple green grenades here. Excellent. So now we can actually head up here and unequip our grenade. No, we need to drop 1 more item to unequip our grenade. What's it going to be? I guess the Afterburner. But I will need that for the stupid Death Race quest if we do the Torg DLC. Interesting. I guess we can get rid of the Impaler. Sorry, Impaler. Alright, now I can actually unequip my grenade. This is probably stupid, guys, but it's going to satisfy my curiosity. I'm going to try to grenade jump to there. We'll see if I can do it or not. It's going to be a long one, but we'll see. No. For whatever reason, I guess there is an end to that velocity that you pick up, that inertia that you pick up from the grenade jump, which is kind of weird. I wouldn't have expected that. I want that grenade. So there should be some dudes spawning in here. Definitely don't want to grenade jump down into firefight and then forget to equip our grenade. We'll let that guy blow up, and then we'll kill this guy once he stops moving. Excellent. So I don't think many dudes spawn here after you've actually gone up to Washburn Refinery for the first time. I think it's only 3 or 4. I guess it was just 3, so that's really nothing. And we'll continue here and eventually get to the don't copy that floppy area. Now the don't copy that floppy area, as you can see here, it has a lot of scenery to it. You're seeing the scaffolding above us here. And this is a very small kind of area in the game, and they spent a lot of time designing the scenery and stuff for it, and that's just another reason why I think that this DLC is probably the best DLC. You know, they really took their time on the map design and stuff, and I like that quite a bit. We're going to try to avoid those stupid sandworms here. They have that bridge out back there to try to encourage you to fight these sandworms, but I'm not too interested in that at the moment, to be honest, because I don't really like fighting them. They're not that cool to fight. But there are going to be some pirates up here for us to fight. Ooh, we got a super badass spawn. That's kind of interesting. You guys are going to notice here as I climb this ladder, all of my critical ascension stacks deplete, which is very weird in my opinion. And then I also took some major damage trying to show you guys that little feature. That's something that I've never really liked. I don't understand why climbing a ladder would deplete your critical ascension stacks completely. Like, it immediately takes them to 0, which is very weird to me. Since we've killed all these guys here, and obviously we don't have enough critical ascension to make it all the way to this satellite dish, we're just going to take this time to acquire a little bit of ammo. Looks like we got 2 max sniper ammo. Not that we're going to need it, but it is smart to pick it up. Now, we can see the Washburn Refinery here kind of silhouetted against the moon. That is pretty cool. Like I said, the scenery in this DLC is second to none in my opinion. Now, we're going to get closer here. Unfortunately, the enemies in this particular quest do not spawn very quickly, and that's kind of a shame. You can walk these wires all the way up here, which is kind of cool. I think if you do this, there is a red chest up here. And, wow, I didn't know these guys would actually climb that. That's kind of neat. Where's the last one? That guy's shadow falling was kind of funny. Here he is. I don't know why he wants to run all the way back there, but he does. We'll see if he'll run up this. I'm kind of interested in his pathing right now. It's very strange the route he's taking. Is he going to run up this? What's he doing? Will he just run around indefinitely? I'm confused. The other two made it all the way up to the top. This one appears to be significantly more crazy, and he can't figure it out. Alright, so now we get some pirate mercenaries to spawn, I think, and then after that we get... Aw, man, I wanted to kill that guy. Okay, I did kill him. It's good. I want to kill all these guys before they disappear. And then after that, we get some actual enemies with guns and stuff that will zipline out. And it's kind of cool to watch them zipline out. Or I guess we'll get maybe 1 or 2 exploder dudes first. But I think then we get, ooh, corrosive damage over time. Not cool. Definitely need to kill this guy with some haste. Ooh, another pirate mercenary as well. So he's going to spawn in on us. We want to kill him so that he can't do his stupid knockback effects on us. And then we need to kill this sniper guy as well. Excellent. So, unfortunately, there aren't too many enemies that are a part of this quest. But the pirate mercenary at least made it a little bit interesting. Okay, so now we can continue, and we'll go back up to Washburn Refinery real quick, turn in this quest, and then we will maybe do one more side quest, I guess. We'll do at least the Scurvy and the Message in a Bottle quest as well. Ooh, one more powder monkey spawned, it sounded like. Excellent, so we'll kill him. This quest is kind of cool because you do get 3 red chests for going through it. You get 1 there on top of the satellite dish, That one there at the start of the scaffolding, and then there's another one here at the end of the scaffolding. I really wish I could have grenade jumped from there to there. Oh well. Perhaps if I had more momentum going into it. There's also going to be a vault symbol right here as well that we can discover. Anywho, we'll open this. Got a blaster there. That's obviously not a very good weapon at all, but whatever. I don't know if these things can be slagged. He'd probably be slagged now if he can be. Oops, trying to lead him a little bit right now with the corrosive one. Having some trouble with it. We're gonna kill him. There we go. Alright. So we'll take this up there and we'll turn this quest in, see what kind of Pimpernel we get. Hopefully this other one doesn't kill us as we are riding this elevator up. They have actually very damaging weapons. I guess maybe they can be slagged. Maybe my Pimpernel shots just aren't hitting them in the right spot. Alright, so no super badass here. Not a big deal. Washburn Refinery, it says, in some sort of graffiti writing that I hadn't quite seen before. I don't think these enemies have respawned in here, so I'm not going to take the time to apply my corrosive Pimpernel, or corrosive Lyuda, excuse me, because the corrosive Pimpernel, even if they had respawned, would be more than enough to take them out. It's just more fun to take them out with the Lyuda, in my opinion, because you get those critical ascension stacks and it's kind of funny. Blow up some barrels, though, because fuck barrels, right? Alright, so we're going to get a Pimpernel from this guy here. Obviously, the Pimpernel is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Some consider it to be the most powerful weapon in the game. We'll see what one we got. We got a Gentleman's Pimpernel, which isn't a terrible prefix. I think that's... I don't know what grip that is. We'll compare it to whatever else we have right quick. This one here is the one we got. Obviously, I like the fire rate version the best. This one, I don't think it's Maliwan grip, because the Maliwan grip kind of looks like that. It might be Maliwan grip. No, it's got those two little bolts in it as well. That might be Jacob's grip, I'm not sure. Or Doll grip, I'm not sure. It's definitely not Maliwan grip, though. And it seems to have the Hyperion stock. It does have the Doll scope. That's what I like the best. Obviously, the Gentleman's prefix, though, is probably the third best prefix. The damage prefix is better for all sniper rifles with 0. And especially the Pimpernel, where your body shots do a lot of damage as well. The Gentleman's prefix is still okay. It is going to add to your DPS, but the Banbury prefix and the Barking prefix are still a lot better. So we're going to fast travel over to Wurmwater real quick, pick up the Scurvy quest, and I guess we'll also do the message in a bottle since it's in a very similar area, and that's probably where I'll be cutting this particular video off. So I probably shouldn't have gone this way, but oops, my bad. This particular Captain Scarlett ship is very well designed. It's as big as like some small maps in the game in reality, and that's kind of cool. So we'll take the Ye Scurvy Dogs quest. There's still 3 other quests that we need from that bounty board. We won't be doing them in this episode, maybe the next. Alright. That's funny there that he mentions the self-inflicted gunshot wounds. That makes me laugh. Especially considering, you know, during this quest he talks about self-inflicted gunshot wounds and someone actually shooting themselves. That's funny, though, that he lists that as the top 2 killers, not, you know, other stuff. I guess they live a fairly isolated life. We're going to try to avoid that pirate skiff there. I don't even want to think about that. What's it called? Declaration Against Independence quest. The one where you have to kill several raider skiffs. That one is super aggravating because the raider skiff combat, or the pirate skiff combat, is something that leaves a lot to be desired. So there are going to be a few enemies up here for us to kill. And we'll kill them and then we'll go after the fruit. It's not necessary to kill them, but it will help. Oh god, that guy has a corrosive sniper, so we need to kill him immediately. Like with haste. Alright, so we've got him dead, and that's good. Excellent. And we managed to kill that thing as well. I don't like those pirate mercenaries. They're dangerous. Ooh, that guy blew us up. That's not any good. Try to avoid being directly opposite of my decoy there because that could have been bad. Another corrosive damage over time enemy. Need to kill that guy. So, got a couple corrosive damage over time enemies in this particular area, which makes it a lot more dangerous. Corrosive damage over time lasts a long time, and it's definitely capable of killing you. Ooh, gonna die here. Don't want to die, so hopefully that pirate mercenary doesn't come back right away, because he kind of pops up on you and immediately punches you, so that could have been very bad for us. Luckily, we've dealt with him, and there's one more enemy here. Who would have thought that this would have been the most dangerous part of the episode? Just trying to collect some fruit seems fairly benign. But almost killed us, so that would have been bad news. Alright, so now that we've dealt with all of them, we'll try to knock the fruit from these trees without killing it all. Sometimes when you shoot them directly, they blow up. I'm not sure if the quest is designed in such a way that they won't all blow up, and you'll definitely still get 20. I know that I've lost a few fruit before, possibly due to them rolling off the edge or me just being unable to find them, and I ended up save quitting in order to complete the quest, getting the fruit to respawn. And I don't want to do that in this particular situation, obviously. Hopefully I can just acquire all of the fruit that we need without having to save and quit. Ooh, only got one fruit there. That's bad news. Oh, I guess there's still one up. Cool. Oh, we got 4 from that. That's awesome. So we need 3 more pieces of fruit. I'm only seeing 1 more tree with fruit, though. So hopefully... Oh, there's 2. This should definitely not drop. Not enough for us to finish. Alright, so good. Excellent. Now we can also pick up... So this is where this guy shoots himself. It's kind of funny. We can also pick up this Captain Blade hidden message in a bottle quest as well. Sometimes this little thing is hard to jump up, but I figured it out, so that was good. Basically, don't press forward while you're jumping, otherwise you'll have a little trouble. Purple class mod there, a stalker. I don't know what kind it is. Let me examine that. I was pressing X. Excellent, there we go. So now we'll go ahead and do the Find the Treasure quest. I don't know what those sand skiffs are shooting at over there, but screw them, I hate those things. And then we will probably be cutting the episode off after that. I guess we could go to the rust yards and give the thing to Herbert. I guess that would make sense. That's probably the most appropriate thing to do. But maybe I'll save that for when we do the Catch a Ride and also Tetanus quest and the Just Desserts for Just Deserters quest, since we have to go back to the rust yards for that anyway. I guess that's what I'll do. I'm going to do all these side quests in the next episode before starting the Magnus Lighthouse thing, I guess. And then I guess we'll try to combine the Magnus Lighthouse episode into the Kill the Leviathan episode. Maybe. I guess that makes some sense. Probably not the most sense. I'm unsure what the official game plan is here. We may change it 1 or 2 times before we get there. Alright, so there's going to be a couple pirates for us to kill here, and then I think some sandworms surround where the actual message in the bottle, Find the X, is going to be. So the powder monkey's causing me some issues here, moving my position, and that's irritating because it makes it harder to get critical hits as you're flying through the air. Some powder monkeys seem to have way higher knockback than other powder monkeys, but we've dealt with all those guys now. So we'll be moving forward here. This says worms with a Z. That's kind of funny. And we'll kill these worms, and then we will acquire the message in a bottle X thing, the treasure chest. Excellent. That was a good grenade shot there. Unfortunately, he went underground, and I guess it wiped his slag, or maybe it wasn't that one. Whatever. So we got 1 more sandworm to kill, it looks like. Hopefully Deathmark slagged him. It did. He did. Alright, so we've got to open this little X over here, and then... Good, it's where I remember it being. That took me a long time to find the first time. Excellent. So he's talking about how they've looted 300 ships, probably more, there in that Echo, and he's lost no men along the way. So it kind of is showing here that Captain Blade had a very elite crew, and that's pretty cool. But perhaps that's one of the reasons why they became bored, more or less, and wanted to kill Captain Blade after they found a treasure. And he ends up killing them all after which we learned after we found the previous Message in a Bottle quest, the one that was actually supposed to come after this one. And that's kind of neat. So we'll go ahead and turn this in, and I guess that will be the end of this episode. Alright. So, we're back here at Captain Scarlett's ship. We'll climb this little ladder and turn this in. Now, I guess I could do one more side quest, but I don't think I'm going to. I really don't like that boat one. It's kind of quick, but it's very dangerous as well, so might not do it. Alright, so as always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd really appreciate that as well. I'm really enjoying this playthrough, and you guys have been receiving it well, and so I'm very thankful for that. Like I said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.